I can't remember the last time I got off work and the sun was still out. Jeez. Ugh. Oh, I've been so stressed lately. And yet, I want to be more stressed. I want to feel uncomfortable. I'm going to use a little bit of this. Make it come right off. Just get rid of that. I mean, the eyeliner doesn't come off because it's a tattoo. But everything else will come off really easy. Look at that. Good. Fantastic. So, let's see. I want to find something about married life. Married people always have so many problems. Am I right? Let's see. Ooh, okay. I've got something. It is in Korean though, so I will translate it for you. This lady here has written about her husband's gluttony. But she's not just talking about gluttony like eating too much, she's talking about like gluttony the sin. So she says, 밑에 보니까 남편분이 식탁글이 있네요. 완전 내 이야기다란 생각이 들어 집중해서 읽어보니 제 이야기도 쓰고 싶어졌습니다. So she thinks that somebody else wrote a story that was really similar to her story and it made her want to write her story too. I don't think I need to read everything to you. I'll just go ahead and say what's happening. So this lady, she says, 저는 이혼까지 했습니다. I even got divorced. So this must be good. I think it's gonna be good. So what did she do? She says, it's not, the problem isn't really the gluttony itself. 식탐 문제가 아니라고 생각했어요. But little by little, it became sort of a problem. So if you haven't experienced it, she says, you won't understand. But she's going to try and explain to us anyway. Let's see. So she says, my experience is basically, she's been through most of the food issues, and she's not super attached. But she decided from this gluttony issue to get a divorce because she found that her feelings were disappearing even after this happened. Wowie wow. What is something that you could eat that would make you want to get a divorce? So, all right, so here's the story. She says, 그날은, that day, 명절 당일이었고. So it was the day of a holiday, and it looks like it was 설날. So 설날 is basically like Korean, sort of like Korean Christmas or Korean Thanksgiving, like combined. They have a special food that they eat. They give some presents. It happens in winter. They get a 3-day holiday, just like we do for Christmas and Thanksgiving. So let's say it's like Korean Thanksgiving or Korean Christmas. But it's basically the Lunar New Year, and they have some special foods. They go to their parents' house, they eat, they drink, they be merry. So this day was that specific day, and she says, 전날 자기 집에 내려간 남편이 명절 당일 오후에 집에 돌아왔고요. So her husband went to his parents' house the day before. And then came back on this day, the precise day of the holiday, in the afternoon. And let's see, she goes on to say, the day before, all day she was super sick and laying down, and she didn't eat a single thing. She was totally starving. But at some moment, finally, on this day, she finally felt hungry. However, since it's a holiday, just like, on Christmas and Thanksgiving in the U.S., on Christmas everything's closed, so you can't order any food, right? So she says, 밥을 먹으러 했는데 밥도 없고 라면도 없고 명절 당일이라 시켜 먹을 수도 없고 아무것도 없어. So I can't eat rice, I can't eat ramen, I can't even order food, so she's stuck, right? She keeps going and she says, so she washed some rice, she put it in the pot, and while she's waiting for the rice to boil, her husband arrives home. And now she's thinking, you know, since it's a holiday, since it's a big, you know, Lunar New Year holiday, and he's gone to his parents' house, surely he's going to come back with holiday food. Now, what is holiday food? Well, they've got stuff like, well, traditional Korean holiday food is stuff like jeon or tteokguk. Jeon is super delicious. Jeon is fantastic. I happen to have some jeon right here that I'm dying to eat because it smells so good. But as you can see, it's a cooked food. It's sort of, you know, everybody says it's a Korean pancake, but it's really more like a fritter, you know? They even have like the same one, like a zucchini fritter is a hobakjeon. So they've got egg fritters and they've got chicken fritters, and so they've got kimchi jeon, chicken jeon, fish jeon. That you name it, there's probably a jeon. So of course, if you look at a translated menu, it's always going to say Korean pancake. But you know, when I think about pancakes, I think about sweets. So if you're really looking for something similar, try thinking about a fritter. That's closer to what jeon is. God, it looks delicious. I'm gonna eat you later. You wait. Wait for me. So she's expecting some delicious holiday food for her husband to bring home, but he comes home with nothing. And he says, 귀찮았어, because he didn't feel like it. He didn't feel like it, so he didn't bring anything home. But he even took his own car. How lazy do you have to be to not feel like putting something in your car and driving it back home, right? It seems like this husband's really selfish. So anyway, so he says that he didn't bring it home because he didn't feel like it, even though he drove. And then all of a sudden he says he has to go out back to the car. He left something in the car, so he goes outside, and after some time he doesn't come back. She says she's thinking, why is he not coming? That's weird. So she opens the door to the house. 집 문을 열고. Now it says here, she's describing her apartment, and it says 복도식 아파트이고 1층이라 문 열고 나가면 복도 앞쪽으로 주차장이 있고 딱 보이는 곳에 저희 차를 주차합니다. So she says they have this kind of balcony style apartment. We can throw up a picture. And once you open the door and you look straight ahead, there's the parking lot, and even their car is clearly visible. So she goes out there, and she sees her husband in the parking lot, and he's like squatting down by the car. What does he do? He's just she sees her husband there in the parking lot, squatting down by the car, and he's eating something. She's so shocked. Why is he eating something down by the car? And then she realizes, 바로 명절 음식이요. It's the holiday food. He lied to her and said that he didn't bring any holiday food, but the truth is it was there in the car, and he's squatting down, hiding in the parking lot, eating the holiday food all by himself. What a jerk. Oh my God. 전과 식혜. Yeah, so exactly. jeon, like I said, is a typical holiday food. So he's eating jeon and 식혜, which is like a rice drink. Wow. In that moment, she says, 그 순간, she really felt what it meant to feel like bad, like depressed. She says, you know, 아픈 마누라가 배가 고파서 죽 끓이고 있는 거 뻔히 알면서 지 좋아하는 거리고 주기 싫어서 혼자 거기서 먹고 있었던 겁니다. So she's saying, even though his sick and hurting wife is hungry in the house, he goes out to the parking lot, squats down, and eats the food by himself because he doesn't want to share with her. He doesn't want to share with his sick wife. Wow. That's crazy. So, oh golly. So after a while, he comes back in the house, And she realizes that he's that kind of guy, right? So she asks him, "Are you going to eat?" And he says that he's full. I bet he's super full. Good God, I'm getting full off the story. I bet he's full, squatting in the parking lot, just munching away. What a jerk. So, let's see. 저는 배가 고파서 배를 옮겨주러 식탁에 앞뒤로 Okay, it looks like. So, she says, after that, she kind of felt it's sort of showing how he really feels about her. You know, if he really felt love towards her, he wouldn't have done something like that. So after a while, she asked for a divorce. And all of her friends, yeah, girl, all of her friends say that it was a good idea. I agree. That's a divorce kind of thing. She's his wife. 아내잖아요. 가족이고요. Like, that's what she says. You know, I got to agree. I think I would ask for a divorce too. That's insane. If you can do this kind of thing when I'm sick and hurting and laying down for 2 days straight, and you go squat by the car and eat your food in secret because you don't want to share with your sick, hungry wife. Ah, what a jerk. So she says, from this kind of activity, 이런 행동, from this kind of action, she can understand what kind of a person he is and how he really thinks about her. So she asks for a divorce. Honestly, I don't disagree. I would do the exact same thing. Well, I guess I found my people who are worse off than me. I don't feel stressed anymore. I'm kind of laughing about it. So I feel real sorry for you, lady. I'm super glad you divorced from that terrible, terrible husband. I think I am going to divorce myself from the rest of my makeup. But like I said, today's a lazy day, so I think I'm gonna go with this Miracle Blending Oil Foam because it's actually an all-in-one. It's a one-step facial cleanser, which means it takes off my makeup and any dirt and probably oil and sweat too. And since I'm feeling pretty lazy today, I'm going to divorce my makeup from my face with this special cleanser right here. This is not the sink, so you can't watch me. So I'll see you later. Have a good day. Get some good jun, and share with the people you love. So see you later. Bye.